tape.
Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host Wesley, and hey y'all, we back. I want to thank everybody for joining us today, and that's you, Byron.
All right, man. What's up, big dogs? I'm back, man. Sunday. I'm glad to see y'all guys, man. Hey, man. What's up with them Bucks, man? Let me know.
That's how we start the show now.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Let me go. That's how we starting the show now. You never Hey y'all, it's Durante. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Byron obviously is. Hey Brent.
What's up, fellas? How everybody doing?
We here, man. We here. We happy to have you back again, man.
Well, you know, it's a turning point if I'm here, which I'm sure is going to go hand in hand with the homie Byron's setup here. So it's a turning point. I only show up when seasons and things are about to change. It sounds like we got a change of a sort.
Well, Mike is in support of Byron. So Byron, come on, what you got to say, sir? What was that?
Hey, Mike, delete my number, bro. I don't even like you no more, bro.
I don't have to say anything. I'm just asking questions. I need answers, you know.
I got answers. Okay, what you got for me, dog?
I need answers on what y'all predictions was, you know, and why the Suns didn't pull it out in game 4 and 5.
Well,
that was a question, by the way.
Any other questions?
No. Hey, we start with one question. I can't give you a fully loaded one now.
Let me ask
just
Byron
one
question.
at a time.
Let me ask Byron a question. Did you say that on here?
You a female. You asking the question was a question. Give me your answer.
My prediction was.
I need answers.
I'm about to give them to you. My prediction was Suns in 6. I probably said some other. I probably said 4 before. Then I went up and said 6. But the prediction that we're talking about was, are they going to win before the Bucks get one? I said yes. I feel like they'll win in 4. Now afterwards, I was like, all right, Suns in 6. But yes, Byron.
4 is a sweep, right?
Yeah, 4 is a sweep.
Obviously not a sweep now.
Okay.
Right. So what's the series? I mean, I'm just curious of what's the series? Is it 1-3 or 3-2 or 2-1? Like what is it?
The series is 3-2.
Well, I mean, it's definitely not 1-3, Byron.
My thing is, Byron, I still have to ask you a question.
I don't know.
It's fine.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Really, you don't, because we don't really have much proof that you even came up with this. So you might be pulling something out your tail. Like, I don't even know if you really said this. It wasn't posted. You know, you told me run the tape.
Put screenshots on this thing.
Yeah, do it. We should run the tape back, because at the end of the show, I think it happened, but I don't see you saying that. I don't remember.
Brent, what you got to say? What you want to say, Brent?
Well, so I wasn't a part of the initial finals coverage that leading up to it. So I'm going to tell him myself. Then I want to tell you what I told Durante yesterday. Durante can corroborate this with a statement. So I had said Suns in 4. Particularly after the first 2 games. Prior to the series, I had said Suns in 4 just because we weren't sure about Giannis. And then the Suns just like they were just going to run him off the floor. But then I told Durante yesterday, so series tied 2-2. We had not seen the game. I seen him before I watched Space Jam. I said, Durante, whoever wins game 5 tonight is going to win this series. If the Bucks find a way to win, so this is a me telling on myself who I thought was going to win. And this is my prediction for Tuesday. Unless something stupid happens in Milwaukee or somebody gets hurt, this is the Bucks championship now. I mean, it's theirs to lose. But I did say Suns in 4. Then I thought gentlemen sweep. And I told Durante before the game last night, if they win game 5, if the Bucks manage to win, they're going to close it out on their home floor in game 6. So that's what I'm going with. Tuesday night, this thing is wrapping up, I think.
It's not looking good. I'm still going to hold in with the Suns, even though I'm pretty sure that's not going to work out. Still holding in with the Suns. It is what it is. Suns are 7.
In my heart, I want the Suns to win.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I said that before. In my heart, I want the Suns to win. But my logical sense, Bucks. I know. I never lied to the people.
You never lied to the people.
Yes, you are, because we did. I did. I went back. I don't remember you saying that.
I also told you the refs are deciding this series, but you didn't want to believe me on that either.
Listen, man. You can't let the refs decide. If it come down to one play, you can't let the refs decide nothing. You got to either blow them out, bro. Blow them out.
Well, I mean, so to that line, I want to jump in here. So Byron, you make an excellent point. I got some numbers. I did some research before the show. I was curious about some things. I knew some things just watching game to game, but I wanted to get the real numbers. So it's interesting. The team that gets the calls, the team that has the more attempts, regardless of what their shooting percentage is from the free throw line, the team that gets the most attempts in whatever game has won said game, with the exception of game 2. So game 1, the Suns took 26 free throw attempts. The Bucks had 16. Game 2, the Suns had 14 free throw attempts. The Bucks had 23. The Bucks lost both those games. And the misnomer being game 2, they had more free throws. Every game since then, the Bucks have gotten at least 10 more free throw attempts, whether or not they make them is immaterial, than the Suns have. Now, there's 2 reasons for that. You could say it's the refs, and maybe the refs are swallowing the whistle. But the other part of it could be the Suns aren't playing as aggressively getting into the lane as they were in the first 2 games, particularly that first game. The first game, they were eating them up alive inside because I guess they thought Giannis was kind of slow, trying to recover from the injury. But the free throw numbers sort of measure out the series. Rebounding is sort of close, except game 3. Game 3, they did get out rebounded by the Bucks by about a factor of 10 or 11 rather. But the other games, the rebound is close. The Suns are out shooting them like from the field and from 3. They're out shooting them in every game except game 3. Game 3 from 3 point, but they have outshot them every game from the floor except this last game, game 5. So like from every statistical purpose, the only thing that the Bucks really got them on is rebounding and free throw attempts. So to me, that just says that the Bucks, they're playing more aggressively. They're getting inside to make the refs blow the whistle. That's the key difference between the teams. The Suns, from an offensive standpoint, are more efficient than the Bucks, but the Bucks are being more aggressive, and that's what
they also get some calls too, Brad, that they probably shouldn't be getting. Let's just be honest. Now, Brad,
I agree with that. I agree.
And
Chris Paul,
yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that. Apparently, if your name is Paul, you start to disappear. First name and last name, you start to randomly disappear at times and do stupid stuff. My man was out here giving up some turnovers pretty bad. And it's kind of rough.
Two words. Drew Holiday. Like I said, Drew Holiday defense was going to be a factor of the series.
Uh-huh.
I didn't say that.
You did, but Drew Holiday, at least last game, Holiday's playing on Booker. They switched off and had Holiday playing on Booker. And Booker was manhandling Drew Holiday too, by the way.
He's guarding all the wing players.
Well,
last night.
I don't disagree with you there. Byron, let me ask you this. So what happened in game 1?
I don't know what game he's watching, bro.
Well, and I'm with you. They started bodying Chris Paul more full court. Like Drew Holiday is up on him now most of the distance.
Every time.
I wanted to ask Byron this though. In game 1 and game 2 though, Chris Paul actually played pretty well, especially game 1. Drew Holiday was guarding him most of game 1. What happened?
Bro, they were on. You can't. Those guys were on. Chris Paul was on. Booker was on. Those guys were on. After they felt him out, the series switched. They felt him out. Game 3, it was a whole different ball game.
Here's the thing,
Byron. They found their momentum. I mean, they found the balance.
Here's the thing, Byron. I'm not gonna say here's the thing about it again, but here's the thing. With all that being said, Chris Paul has had like open shots, and he's just missing. His turnovers, he's just throwing them out of there.
2 key threes last night.
Huh?
He hit some clutch shots last night to keep him close.
In the fourth quarter, yes, he did.
Shots last night to keep him close.
In the fourth quarter, yes.
That's when it counts, right?
Well, actually, no. Hold on, Brad. I'm gonna go to Byron's point. You said you don't let the ref decide it. You blow him out, right? That's not what you just said?
Yeah.
Well, if he would have hit some other shots, would they have not been up? Would they have not been up, potentially been up in blowout territory still?
Well, they blew a hell of a lead.
But if you start throwing up shots and then you start giving giving up fast breaks. Pretty sure that equals points for the other team, and you lose your lead. I'm just asking, man. You make it make sense because you said what you said, and I think that you
make
tell
it
me.
Make sense. Oh, my fault.
Chris Paul is playing. He's playing like he should play.
That is not true. Okay,
but Drew Holiday defense.
That is not true. That is not true. I don't care what you give Drew Holiday. That's not.
I don't even think.
I
don't even think you believe.
Is
I don't even think
down.
you believe that you said that. I don't even think you believe that.
I never said that said that his defense will make the difference of the game.
Yeah, you said that. I know you said that. We know you said that. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
And he steals the ball to win the game. God. I mean, damn. What more do I got to predict?
What more you got to predict? Well, you ain't got to predict anything because
he steals the ball to win the game, and I say this defense is going to make a difference of the game.
It was a low key foul.
Okay, Byron. Okay, okay? Let's move on past it. What else did you have to talk about?
I was right. I don't need to argue with you.
I mean, last time I checked, the clock is right 2 times a day. You made 2 points. They were right. Okay, let's keep moving.
Well,
get him. Get him.
I just want to jump in here though. I understand that Drew Holiday is bad.
Oh, he's big mad.
Well, no, I'm not mad. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm not mad.
In the words of Plies, I ain't gonna argue with you. I'm happy.
I just want to jump in. So I'm with you on part of it. Drew Holiday is bodying Chris up. Here's the problem. Chris Paul could play better. Like in game 4, there were a litany of unforced turnovers. Chris Paul was just trying to do something with the ball. Like even when Drew Holiday wanted, he would get the switch and Connaughton would be on him. He would dribble in the lane, and then it would be like Chris Paul would panic. Like it wasn't even that they were playing stellar defense on him. Now you're right. For a majority of the game, is Drew Holiday bodying it? Yes. Drew Holiday's got a bigger body. He's a stronger body. So it's a lot harder for Chris Paul at barely 6 feet to really compete with that. And I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm right there with you. But it's the other pieces, the little parts of the game where Chris Paul is playing like erratic. Like, I don't know if it's because, he is excited. He knows, this is it. And his nerves are getting him, or if it's his hand. Because I told Durante in game 4, even his dribbles seemed a little loose in some of the plays where they weren't even necessarily defending him tight. Like he would just lose the handle or he would slip and fall. And I'm like, very uncharacteristic of Chris Paul. I'm with you on the body part. Yeah, they body him, my man. What can he do? I mean, and everywhere he turns, there is a body bigger than him. I mean, you're right. There's only so much he can do to overcome that. But the unforced stuff is the stuff that gets me. Turning down open shots gets me. Like there's little things that make you think he doesn't quite look right. And in a way, and I'm not trying to cast aspersions on Chris Paul, but in a way,
listen. I say he looks great. He's been phenomenal this whole playoff series. I mean, think about it. Last night he only had like less than 5 times. I'd say 4 turnovers, maybe.
Less than that? That's not normal for him.
That's not normal for him.
But he's that great. Like, think about it.
It's not Holiday. I want you to know it's not Holiday either. Because Holiday bodies him coming up the court, yes. Once they get past half court, then they end up switching a lot, and Holiday ends up not being on him.
Right.
That's just so. I mean, you want to ask who's watching the game? I told you I was gonna leave it alone, but since you want me to come back and you say I'm mad, now I'm gonna just give you the facts.
But that throws off the balance of their offense, though.
It throws off the balance, yes. But you said Holiday's doing all this. You can do the same thing with Giannis.
That's what
Giannis could body him coming up the court.
No, you don't want him to do that.
No, you wouldn't want him to do that. But I'm saying you could do the same thing with another person. Chris Paul is literally just about the smallest player on the court.
Just about.
I mean, what you're saying, I mean, I get it, but that's just because the coach has a plan, and it's to body Chris Paul as he bringing the ball up the court. But once they get there, they switch, and it's somebody else that's on Chris Paul 85% of the time. If you want the numbers,
right? And I want to go back to Game 4. Game 4. So he said he's played excellent this series. Game 4, Chris Paul had 10 points and 7 assists, and that on its own could be okay if the rest of the team is playing well. But that same night he went 10 and 7. He also had 5 turnovers, and at least 3 of them were unforced turnovers. Turnovers where no defender touched the ball. Chris Paul lost the handle, slipped and fell, or did something wonky with a weird pass that ended up getting eventually intercepted by a defender. Like, it wasn't even that they were up on him. He himself is like mentally forcing them. Now, again, I'm not trying to knock Chris. I mean, I know it's the finals. It's a bit, but I'm gonna be honest. I was about to make this point before you jump back in, Byron. In a lot of ways, and I'm not trying to cast aspersions on my man. I love Chris Paul. I think he is the example of what a point guard should be. Mm-hmm. Chris Paul is playing a lot like 2011 LeBron James, and you can't tell me he's not.
That's tough. Now I'll tell you this too.
That is tough.
I think, and I'm gonna say it right here. I think right now when this series closes out, no matter who wins, we're gonna discover that Chris Paul had some kind of a catastrophic type injury, and he still played through it. I'm pretty sure that's why his handle's off. That's why everything's off, and they're just not talking about it because they don't want to give them blood in the water, but it's already there now. So we'll see.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's the wrist. I'm telling you, like there was more tape on his wrist in Game 4 than there was in Game 1. I don't know, and I just go back to the punk that is Pat Beverly. He pushed my man down, and I mean, we can't blame. I mean, Chris Paul is on the floor, so you're on the floor. You got to try to contribute, but you look at Game 1 and Game 2, and you're like, well, he played great in both, especially Game 1, but since then, he does not look like himself. Last night, I think he sensed the urgency in the fourth quarter because up till really midway through the third, Chris still didn't quite look like himself. But then he started coming on strong at the end because I think he realized, the veteran in him realized, the game and potentially the series is slipping from us. And so whatever pain, he kind of put that to the side to try to focus on the moment. That's how he got a double-double last night. He got to 21 and 11. But I think really that was the urgency of the moment, Chris Paul kind of pushing that to the side. But prior to that, the last 2 games, Chris Paul has not looked like the Chris Paul we know.
Right.
I think Booker is there. He just need a little bit more seasoning on him. Like everybody trying to get, he's like the next coming of Kobe, but he just need a little bit more seasoning on him.
He need maybe more seasoning. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, because that tempo he has, he need to be on it all the time. He just laid back some. I mean, you can't lay back for 5 minutes in the finals game. You got to be on it all the time.
He's giving you 40-point games. He's giving you 40-point games, back to back to back,
and they're wasting them. I mean, the Suns. Yeah, truly. I mean, yes, 42.
Yeah, but he's doing that 40 to catch up.
Right. Well,
that 40 to catch up.
Well, actually, no, because his first quarter was. Oh, go ahead, Brent.
But he had 30 in the third. By the time we got third quarter, he had 30 points. He scored like 10 points each quarter, like up to that point. Like he was consistent, about 10 points a quarter. Like I'm not just doing like the division. Like early in the third quarter, Mike Breen made a point that Booker is up to 30, and I'm like, Devin Booker got 30 points. This team's still down by like 10. Like, what are the rest of the dudes doing on the squad? And of course, they had their fourth quarter run, but prior to that, you're like, did Devin got to go for 50 to try to get the team back in the game?
The answer is yes.
Like Mike said, Anton ain't playing like he should either.
Yeah,
that's true.
They get that lead, and that's the worst thing for them. For a young team, so when they get that lead, those young boys on that court, so when they get that lead, they lay back. That's the problem with them.
Well, I don't know so much as laid back as they get in their own way. And then they start throwing up turnovers and bad shots because there was a period in the second quarter when the Bucks were coming back that you had people that were just throwing up threes just because they felt like it, like just forcing threes when they could take a move and get in rhythm and shoot a shot. Like they was actually just throwing them up, and then Bucks would come back on the other end. Because it's gonna be a long rebound. Bucks gonna come back, throw it up, and they score. They score off of every one of them, and they were hitting their threes.
Yep. And here's the wild part. I'm gonna give you these numbers, and I want to say this: the Suns last night. This is a crazy number. I can't believe I'm fixing my mouth to say this.
Uh-oh.
The Suns from three last night shot 68.4% from behind the arc. They dang near shot 70% from behind the arc. The Bucks shot 50% from the arc. Both teams hidden. But the difference in the threes really was how they got the threes. Wesley kind of mentioned it. Like Jay Crowder started the game hot that first quarter, but then there was a point where the ball went out of bounds and they reset the shot clock to 14. I don't know. Wesley and I talked about this earlier. For folks that don't know, the shot clock rules changed. So now if it's tipped off a defender, the clock goes back to 14 instead of resetting all the way back to 24. So the shot clock went back to 14. They inbound the ball, and instead of them running a play, they inbound the ball. Now, Jay Crowder's open, but they literally inbound the ball to him, and he chucks up a shot. Go back and look at the Bucks threes. They are in offense threes. The ball is moving, or they're setting a screen, and somebody's like Middleton is stepping back into a three. They're rhythmic shots that are in the natural flow of the offense. They're not forcing the threes. Now, the Suns shot better from three, which is great, but it didn't help them win the game. And in part is because their offense, they just kind of willy-nilly it together. They just going on the floor and doing Golden State's number, where we just do what we want to do. We just freebie ball. You look at the Bucks and they run set plays. They run those high screens, especially with Middleton and Giannis. They get the action going, and then all of a sudden somebody's open on the wing because you're doubling Giannis once he gets in the paint, or you're trying to double Middleton so he gets the ball out his hands, and they end up finding a man that's open, and now they're hitting those shots. That's really what the difference is in the offense. The Suns are, like, from a number standpoint, they are more efficient, but their offense is not actually running like an offense should. They're not running set plays, and I think that's what's hurting them.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's because it's two plays they run the whole game. It's the pick and roll from Paul to the tall dude, and then it's a screen for Booker to get open to isolate.
Well,
those are the only two plays they run. Like, I mean, think about it. So when the series flip, once they like, hey man, we just gonna stop this and this. I mean, things change, and you see them fronting the big man now. At game 1 and 2, they weren't really fronting them. They were just letting them go back there and catch alley hoops all fucking game. And I said it like this: when Crowder goes away, when he disappeared, they will not win this series. Crowder has to average about 15, 20 points a game.
I agree with that. That was true in Miami too. In order for a team, if you're going to have him as a key component to your team, in order for you to win a series, he's got to get to 15 or 20 every night.
Well, they don't necessarily need Jay Crowder.
Because think about it, game 1 and 2, I think he got that.
No, one of the game. I think
he'll
start. Did he have 0 points? I'm pretty positive in game 2 he had 0 points. I think. Was that game 3?
I'll let you know. He had 10 last night.
Games they lost. Listen.
Game one, he had 1 point. He played 33 minutes.
They won that though, Byron.
He won that. Game two, he had 11 points. So we need more from Crowder, but yeah, I mean, 10 ain't gonna cut it. And if you're going, and Mike Breen always throws it up. Jay Crowder's having an excellent shooting in this series, and then it's like almost like Jay could hear him on the floor because all of a sudden he started just chucking up extra threes. I was like, come on, man, y'all run some actual offense out here.
They are definitely Jay Crowder has a liability in the fact that he just was throwing up threes. When they was going in, that's great, but after they stopped giving him the ball, actually. Like, third and fourth quarter, he was on the floor, but he did not really even touch the ball. Like, it was rare to see him actually do anything, handle the ball, if he was on the floor. They took him out because they were like, bruh, you costing us the lead. You know what? You just stand there. Put a body on somebody. I don't know, but no.
But if your starter ain't scoring no points, then what? I mean, think about it. That's bad, But
what did Brand just tell you though? Man scored 1 point and they won the game convincingly.
Well, and
that's the whole team is bro.
Right. Well, that's where your help comes from. Let's look at game 2, right? So Jay Crowder only got 11 in that game, but Mikal Bridges had 27 points. He had more points than Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Like that's so when we think championship teams, and Wesley, you and I have talked about this before, championship teams have a look about them. It's not the star, not the number 2, not the number 3, but the 4th, the 5th, the 6th man. When you start looking at them, and I'm gonna just tell you, last night, Connaughton, That dude, I was like, you know, I mean, I seen the other series. I watched him. I was like, last night I was watching this dude just stroke. I was like, you know what? They look like the better team. They shouldn't be because again, like you look at the offensive efficiency, and the Suns on paper should be the better team. But the Bucks, they just had that look about them last night. Even old Bobby Portis, his cartoon character looking self, even he out there playing. I mean, it's incredible in the body language. Like you could tell at one point early in the third quarter when the game obviously was in reach. Listen, I mean, like the body language of the Suns were walking up the floor kind of slow and dejected. Like, I mean, their body language is even bad.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying they look bad, and when your body language starts looking bad, it's tough. I mean, they put a lot of fight to try to get back, but you almost wonder, exerting that much energy to try to scrap back and still lose that game. Closeout game in Milwaukee. I mean, do you have enough? Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to lean heavy on Booker. You're going to have to lean heavy on Chris Paul if Chris Paul can show up. The only way they win game six. I get that, but what I'm trying, do you understand what I'm saying, Wesley? I'm saying a person, because again, these other guys ain't got that kind of experience. For tomorrow night, really last night should have been their game 7, but Tuesday night is win or go home. Well, the only person on this team with win or go home experience that actually can put points on the board, physical limitations, maybe exception here, is Chris Paul. I mean, Booker, yes, but Booker been putting the numbers up. Chris Paul got to show up. If Chris Paul does not show up Tuesday night, the series is over. If Chris Paul shows up, and I know maybe physically he can, we don't know what the situation is on health. But let's just say if he's there, he's going to have to duplicate what he was able to do in that fourth. He's going to have to do that for a longer stretch in game 6 in order for them to even have a chance. Because when they get to the third quarter, if the Bucks have a lead, blood in the water, the floodgates are going to open. They're going to blow them out. I'm telling you, if it's a close game in the third quarter and the Bucks start getting hot in the third, the emotions of the Suns going to get the better of them. They're too young. Byron mentioned they're too young to really understand and be able to deal with that pressure and that adversity. Chris Paul is not. But, you know, I mean, that's what you're kind of looking at. And, you know, I don't know if Booker, he's young and he's talented. He can put the numbers up. But I don't know if he has the command of the team that a veteran would have yet. I think they respect him and all that, but not the way a LeBron would, not the way a Kobe would. Like, you go in that huddle and you're like, listen, the rest of the 4 of you are going to do something. You're going to do it now. Like, you know, this is what we do. And we've actually seen Giannis do that. I mean, they were getting beat pretty bad in game 2, but Giannis had that moment. We seen that moment where I didn't know Giannis had it in him, but he got up in them dudes. And ever since that game, they have been winning. So I don't know, man.
I think what you do is this, and this is just me. You still use Chris Paul as your second coach, but you use him in shorter spurts and put in Cameron Payne, and then put him back in. But don't overuse him because it's not working. They running him into the ground, and it's costing them. It's costing them in the games they playing, but it's also costing them in the follow-up game. Now I get it, everything's on the line, so you know it's the win or go home now. But I think we need to have a coach's decision and play him in spurts. Don't take him out because you need him. Obviously, we see what he can do when he puts it on, but he can't put it on for 4 quarters. He can't put it on for the minutes that you're running him because you can't run him like 30, 40 minutes. It's not working. It ain't working.
Do you try to plug him in the spurts where Drew Holiday comes out? I'm curious what you think on that, Coach Grooms.
I mean, you could do that, but
try to see if you can get him going a little bit. I mean, less defensive pressure might help with some of the.
Yeah, I agree because then you have Jeff Teague out there, but at the same time, with them switching anyway, it would be interesting.
Jeff Teague.
Don't sleep on Jeff, man. Jeff was a baller, man.
He's a baller. He's a speed guy, though.
That man got more flagrant fouls as a point guard I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. But I feel like Drew is not gonna sit. Drew is not gonna sit because they kept him in, and he probably got like a 2-minute breather, like each quarter, and he going right back in there.
No, because he was running around with like 3 or 4 fouls, and they set him for quite a little while.
He played 42 minutes, Wes. He played most of the game. He played more minutes than Giannis did.
They set him for a while though. So after they brought him back in, they must have kept him. But they set him for like a good little while.
3 minutes felt like forever.
3 minutes felt like forever, but he played more minutes than Giannis. He played the most minutes. Well, excuse me, I take that back. Chris Middleton played 1 more minute than him. Excuse me, 2 more minutes than him. He played 44. So Chris Middleton played almost the whole game. But Drew Holiday was right behind him with 42.
Chris got to be out there.
Giannis at 41. Oh yeah, I mean,
Chris definitely got to be out there.
That's a given. Now the question becomes
right there. Chris got to be out there.
The question becomes, and they're at home, so I guess it bodes well for Chris them to close it out. But I almost wonder if it's about time for Chris to come back to earth. You know, Chris had them highs and lows. The time back to earth. He might have one more high game left in him so they could close it out. But I almost feel like he overdue for a come. He is, but
I mean, he's not missing. That's for dang on sure. He's throwing them up no matter where he is on the floor. He throw it up and go in, and convincingly too. You like that ain't gonna go? No, yes it is.
But they telling him to shoot, man. Bro, you the best shooter on the court. You the best shooter. So you just keep shooting, even if they ain't going in. Keep shooting. It's gonna eventually it's gonna start off. Just keep shooting.
Facts.
Yeah, they do got him keep shooting. Mike, that's a lie. They don't have the same ball. But anyway, so Byron, you said you had something else to talk about though. What else you have to talk about?
Man, that's about it, man. I ain't gonna keep beating the dead horse, man.
This dude right here.
I made the prediction.
All right, for y'all that don't know, my man said we got a lot of things to talk about, and I was like, word, cool. Let's just start the show. This man come back and was like, oh yeah, that's all I want to talk about. That's all I want. Man, come on, son.
That's it, man. For some non-existent BS that he didn't say. You want to rub it in on something that he didn't say on live. He said it after the show, y'all. I just want everybody to know. You didn't say it on the show. You said it after the show.
Don't do that. Don't do it, Durante. Okay, we just gonna move right along.
But before we leave this segment, I want. He said he got messages. I wanted to ask this. So, Wesley, you said you still going with Suns in 7, okay? Sure. I want to go around the table. We're going to get this on tape and on paper. So, Suns in 7. I said whoever wins Game 5 going to win Game 6. So, I say Bucks in 6 now. That wasn't my original prediction, but I got a good feeling we done on Tuesday. Byron, what you got, bro?
The Bucks got to win this Game 6. If they don't win Game 6, Suns going to win.
Okay, okay, wait. So we say Bucks in 6. I mean, who you think winning Game 6? Let's not do the what if
Bucks
game.
In 6.
Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6.
So, man, we're like, hey, who do I take?
He said I'll just buy both of them.
The 2B brothers say Bucks in 6. All right, Wesley says Suns in 7. Durante, my brother, what you got?
Read my hashtag.
Okay, we're not ready for football season just yet. We'll be there soon enough. What you got, man? Who you like?
Man, God, yo,
he's scared. He's scared now because he's gonna be on his ass.
I ain't scared of smoke. Just know that. I'm gonna be on your front door.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on your front door. I'm gonna be on your front porch. Come out the house, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. Come on. Give me Suns in 7. And if they lose Tuesday, I'll cut my phone off.
Okay,
I'll talk about it later.
So we got 2 Suns and a possible. It sounds like this is a spades hand, ain't it?
2 Suns and a possible.
I got
Bucks in 6, and I'm with Bucks in 6 too. But I will say this: I am with Byron. If somehow Phoenix wins Game 6 in Milwaukee, that's going to be so demoralizing to honest them that they will not win in the Valley. So I do believe that if somehow the Suns, and I don't think they will. It doesn't look like they will. Their body language says they won't. If they squeeze out Game 6. They're going to win Game 7. I do believe that.
So we got some possibles. That's all I'm saying. It was 2 Suns and a possible.
I believe solely Bucks in 6. I think it's over Tuesday night.
Look at Mike.
No, Byron, you definitely was like, Mike, so the Bucks, so but the Suns though, maybe, That man is over here wilding.
I said if the Suns
win, that's how you can never be wrong, I guess.
But I got Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6. I think so now.
I got Bucks in 6. It's on wax. I got Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6.
I got Bucks in 6.
Byron said, in my heart, I love Walmart, but I like shopping at Food Line. Like, that's what Byron just did.
But I shop at Food Line on Sundays because you know.
The sale, bro. You gotta go with the logical decision.
Okay.
Business, man.
They got better cuts of meat too. They have better cuts of meat.
With the greeter at Walmart just does something to me.
Brett, real quick, give us your non-spoiler Space Jam review. How you feel, man?
I got something to say.
Space Jam was pretty good. I mean, it's not the nostalgia that you get with the original Space Jam. They actually had it's a more interesting storyline because it's more than just the tunes at stake. I don't want to give too much away, but they tried to make LeBron be more human. Like I felt like they made Mike be totally Mike. Mike was all Mike, but I felt like they tried to make LeBron more human. And so the family dynamic to it is kind of interesting. And the family plays a more central role than Mike's did in the original movie, but it's pretty good. There are going to be people at different scenes that are going to complain. I made a statement last night to the folks that were here with me about what people are going to complain about. Well, Mike didn't need this and Mike didn't need that. And when you guys watch it, you're going to see what I'm talking about some of the help that LeBron gets. But I mean, it was a good movie. I thought it was enjoyable.
It's a kids movie, man.
Thank you.
It's a kids movie.
That's literally what I want to say. It's people our age. Hold your horses. It's people our age literally like, man, that joke was garbage. I missed the old one because it's not for you, slow box. It's for the kids. It's for the kids. Why are you critiquing something? Just enjoy the fact that you saw the one when you were little. This one you're going to enjoy it because it's corny jokes and stuff like that for the kids. Ain't for us to get. Go watch a Kevin Hart movie or something.
Well, actually,
the music for the first one was better.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah,
everybody get up. It's time to
so
jam.
That's why. Yeah, that's why the first one hit different. You know what I mean?
The first one hit different for the soundtrack.
Yeah, but I
mean, it's for the kids though. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. But I'm just saying, if it's for the kids though, that's different because you know, music, our times, their times, different times.
I also want to say the first 5 minutes of the movie, or maybe the first 3 minutes of the movie, for folks who maybe you are a sports fan but you don't follow basketball, take that first 3 minutes and enjoy it. Because I know a lot of times people hear us talk about LeBron and maybe they don't follow basketball. If you don't know what LeBron James is, watch the first three. I am telling you, there were scenes like there's things you forget. Like, I mean, you really don't until you really talk about it, but they did an amazing job of representing LeBron getting us up to the present, how we got to where the story starts. But you get a catalog of what LeBron James has meant to basketball and to the league. It's an impressive, like just watching the highlights that they show. I mean, it's just if you don't know nothing about LeBron, watch that and you'll understand.
I did see that part, Brand. So I know what you're talking about. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I did see that part.
I even seen people talking about this what doesn't make LeBron the GOAT because he can't act in movies. I said, you know what? I just gave up at that point.
Did anybody watch Michael Jordan act in Space Jam, please? It really wasn't good.
Well, actually, Mike, you know, the funny part is Mike is a good actor because he be making up stuff on people.
As far as reading the lines that you give him, no. His line reading was not great. Not great at all. But anyway, so I mean, everybody wants to have, and I don't have my Michael Jordan pop here next to me because I wasn't prepared. But I do have LeBron over here. Everybody wants to have LeBron and Jordan comparison, no matter what it is. Let these men be different and great at the same time.
I want to ask Durante this because Durante, you've seen it. So without getting any spoilers, Durante, did the halftime scene get you though towards the end before?
I didn't get to watch it.
Oh, okay. So you don't know. Okay.
No, I ain't get to watch it.
LeBron was hyped, I was hyped too. They said.
I think Byron saw it. Byron, you see it?
Byron,
I didn't see that part because I fell asleep on it.
Oh, dang! You fell asleep.
Oh, dang! Well, to Byron's defense, he said he was been under the weather this week, so maybe he's still recovering.
Yeah. I respect it.
No,
so Brent, real quick, I want to get you in on something that we went through last week. You know, we talked about the soul foods that are have no relevance to us as people, but people back in the day enjoy. And I want to get your opinion. What soul food can you do without, sir?
Also, before you
answer, sorry, Durante definitely. I'm sorry, Brent. Durante about 5 minutes ago said he had something, and I forgot. Durante, sir, what was that?
Oh no, it was. I'm over that part. It was about how people are saying, like, 35-year-olds, like, man, that joke was garbage. The corny joke. I'm like, bro, we were like 10 when we watched Space Jam, so it's for the kids. That's all I wanted to get at. That's what I was getting at.
Oh no, that's actually a good point. They have adult jokes in there. They're juxtaposed as like pop references. So there's jokes about the Matrix. Kids don't know nothing about the Matrix, but us as adults of a certain age, we do. Yeah. So there's Matrix jokes. There's Harry Potter. Maybe the kids get a little bit, but that's still kind of for more of the older crowd, 20, 25 on up. There's jokes about Game of Thrones and stuff that kids wouldn't watch for the adults. So, like, and that's kind of the corny that I think Durante's getting at, but they have something for every member of the family. You just got to go into it with an open mind. If you go in here and expect to be wild like it's Black Panther, it's not the same thing. They're two separate. You can't treat it like that. I mean, they're two separate genres.
Space Jam. Sorry.
And the old Space Jam to us was great, but I bet you to our parents, they probably thought it was some hot garbage. They probably like Mike in the movie, but they were probably like, this movie's some trash.
So, but no, I just also, Brand, I just want to get your take on like certain fast food companies that should be shut down. But we'll talk about it after you say something about your soul food.
Well, we can get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll answer the first question I had for Brand. Then we'll go around.
It's nothing crazy, Wesley. Just getting the tape. That's it.
I know it's nothing crazy.
I'm about to slam a couple people. People are gonna be upset with me after this.
They were upset with me too.
We upset people last week.
Pig feet can go. Chitlins can go.
Thank you.
Fried livers could go.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me think. Is there anything else really big that could go?
I got my black card taken away this week because I hate chitlins.
I'm almost with you on the whole pig, but I do like a rib occasionally, and I do like a pork chop every now and then. And the bacon, you can't.
What you mean?
I mean, you bacon. Bacon is the sauce of life. I mean, it is what it is. But
bacon go on anything.
It definitely does. Bacon on top of bacon ain't the same. So, but yeah, pig feet, pig ears. Chicken feet is a thing. I don't know if y'all know that chicken feet is a thing. You can buy them at Walmart. That's kind of scary. They look like monsters. That can go.
Actually, at Walmart they call them chicken paws. Yeah, we got them out of here. Now we need to get Mike out of here. Get Mike out of here. Goodness.
Sweet potatoes are universal, man. Go on somewhere, Mike.
Is there a way I can block Mike from commenting? Is there any way I can? Right. Because you
right there, this your friend, right?
I claim him at every blue moon. Right at this point, I don't even know.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, he didn't mention that last week. He didn't mention the yams. I don't recall.
No, he didn't. And now I'm upset.
This is a universal dish. They can be sweet enough to be a dessert, but they can be just savory enough to still be a side dish with your main entree. Like, get on out of here. That's a universal food, man.
All right, so I gotta ask Mike this question. Then we'll go back to give you some more time to think about yours, Brent. What about sweet potato pie, Mike? What about that? Are you okay with sweet potato pie or not?
Don't even give him time to answer. Just delete, man. I'm still trying to figure out how to delete him.
Oh my God.
For the people listening, and not seeing what's on the screen. Earlier we were talking. I was asking Brent. He's trying to catch us up from last week. I'm trying to catch him up and get his thoughts from what we talked about last week with the food and whatnot.
That's mashed potatoes.
And Mike came in and said, "Get yams out of here," and I was like, that's interesting. But then he comes back and I'm like, he says I'm racist. White potatoes matter.
I hate him. Like we went to Texas Roadhouse and I get a sweet potato with my steak, with the marshmallow, the brown sugar, the cinnamon hidden. I can't look at Mike the same no more. I can't look at him the same. Like I can't eat with you no more. Like
So he just don't like sweet potatoes at all because he don't even want the sweet potato pie.
Oh man, Patti LaBelle is hot right now. Somewhere she is mad.
Somewhere she about to come through this daggone phone.
And I like pumpkin pie. I like sweet potato pie. I like the pies. They good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Mike
Patty's
is
hit
wild
different
out here. Okay, but did you have anything else, Brent, you want to get rid of that we can get rid of? Because I'm about sick of this time.
We can get rid of Mike at this point. We can get rid of Mike at this point.
And I think that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, what soul food you trying to shoot out into the void, Wesley?
Well, Brand, I know you like it a lot. I know you make it and people love it, but I'm good on the rice pudding, my brother. I'm good.
Brand, I'll take it. I'll try some. I'll try some.
Okay, wait. So are you okay? Is it just rice pudding, or are you okay with like savory rice? So you just don't like sweet rice?
Yeah, well, I have a thing with certain things, and that's just not my deal. I just can't. I'm okay with rice. I'm okay with rice and other things, but your rice. And
let me ask you: is your rice pudding runny? Because that might be part of your problem too. If you had a more casserole, it might make a difference.
Right.
I just don't get down with it. I've tried it both ways because I've had yours, and it was all right, but
Well, we can't. Well, hold on. Now I got to pick with Westwood, man. We can't take stock on this dude because this dude don't do hot liquids, so he don't do super stuff.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's got something to do with my
slight when I say this man's taste buds is weird, like
he don't do bone-in chicken. He don't do bone-in chicken, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. He doesn't do bone-in chicken.
I can let him live a little bit with that. That's fine. I'm kind of like, but I'm like, all right, whatever. But
listen, right? If grandma frying chicken, right? Grandma frying chicken. Grandma didn't have no boneless chicken out there back in the day. Grandma's chicken had all the bones. She had to pluck the feathers off. What's that? They're like, Grandma, I'm not eating your chicken because it got bones in it.
Brent, here's the thing though.
And then she told him to go get a switch off the tree.
No, right. my grandma ain't do that to me. But here's the thing though, Brent.
She should have.
We've advanced in time. We don't have to go out there and get the chicken and kill it and wring his neck and do all these things. We can go to the store, get a packet of chicken, and get boneless chicken breast.
Brother Durante got you then. That's not chicken. You got super processed stuff. At this point, it ain't even chicken no more. It's chicken-like substance.
It's boneless, skinless chicken. Let's go. We ain't got to go out here to the farm no more.
Brother Byron is right. See, I said Durante, but Brother Byron is right. That ain't chicken no more, Chief.
It's fine, Wesley. We're gonna take this box right here, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna take your boneless wings. We're gonna take your love for Long John Silver's. We're gonna take your unlove for rice pudding, and we're gonna lock this motherfucker up, and we're gonna throw in the ocean. All right, because. We done here. We just realized, all three of us realized you don't got no taste buds. And that's what's going on. You don't eat good food.
See, I would throw a shot, but that would be rude.
No,
so I'm not gonna do that.
Please do it.
Okay. Putting aside, what other soul food Wesley you dumping out on us? What you shooting out in the void?
And Mike, you can take them yams and throw them in the ocean too.
I threw out the greens. Byron, what did you throw out?
Apparently his voice, because he ain't hear you.
Byron.
What? What's up?
God, dog, you all right?
What did you throw out, man, last week? Brent wants to know because he didn't see the episode. What food did you throw out?
Oh, dang. I couldn't remember. I say the same thing like he was saying, like the pig feet and all that type of stuff, chitlins and all that. Liver.
All the pig
I can't
feet.
stand that. You can have the whole pig.
Didn't you say liver? Somebody said liver.
I did.
Brent did.
Well, I thought last week somebody said liver too.
Probably somebody in the comments.
Well, that was me.
Okay.
Okay. I thought so.
Byron, are you okay?
I think you got an effective medicine.
Yeah, I'm good. Why?
It took you a little bit to answer.
Well, what happened?
You taking the meds or you doing
nothing, Byron? Just do you over there. All right. So now let's roll out to Durante's question. Because I'm sure this is gonna be branches went sideways. I'm sure this is gonna be good. What restaurants can we just throw out?
Yeah, what restaurants can we throw out, Brent? I already told you one.
Well, Long John Silver's definitely got to go.
There we go. As long as we know the show ended, I just want to make sure Brent got good taste buds. He eats Five Guys.
No.
You shut your mouth. He eats Five Guys, so I know his taste buds.
I got that, but this is a good question, and I do want to run around and get the answers on this.
Yeah, it is a good question. I'll let you slide.
So forget your Long John Silver's hate. Get the hate out your heart, man.
I'm not hating. I love you.
You are hating. You hate every week.
I'm saying that on live. Wes, I love you, but I hate the fact that you eat that next shit. I care about your health. When they say when you love a person, you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, look out for him. I care about he just said, forget me. Cool.
Hey, man, I told you, I ain't ate there in a while, man. You got to talk to Mike. But forget that. Forget the Long John Silver's hate out your heart. What restaurant can you drop off?
I know Brent said Long John Silver's. I'm going with Burger King.
He said that because you said that.
Oh, well, Burger King, because they well, first off, Burger King, what Burger King you been to the last time both windows open? I'm curious. Like, and they'll build new ones. They'll build new ones or remodel them. And I'm like, okay, so you remodel it. You know you don't use two windows no more. Don't remodel the second window. Just close it off, block the wall in. They still put a new register, window, wasted material.
Hey, in the words of Byron, hey, yo,
but
that man
never see a
new
Long John Silver, though.
They're remodeling and doing one right now up on Timberlake.
No, hold on, Wesley. They painted it red. They keep it in KFC colors. Do not try that. I knew you.
I was about to get ready to say they keep it in KFC colors. KFC make more money than them, so they like we get this bill. We just letting y'all sell a little bit out. Y'all don't even got a full menu in that daggone.
But do you need it though? Because I mean, you can get the fish and the potato wedges. I mean, what?
I'm not mixing KFC with Long John Silver. I'm gonna eat that Long John Silver straight. And if they put my chicken in the same grease as they do the fish, I might fight somebody.
No, they don't. They're separated. I'm pretty sure.
I pray, shoot.
Because the wedges never taste like the fish when I had it. So yeah.
That you know of.
They never did. And now KFC got fries, but I haven't been to that one in a long time because, like I said,
hey, look.
I just gotta ask this question: Did Long John Silver's take you out? Yes or no? Simple answer. Don't give no explanation. Yes or no? Did take you out?
Everybody knows that's a yes.
Okay. Your Honor, we rest our case.
So Long John Silver's from all three of us besides Wesley gone. Burger King. The only thing I would keep from Burger King is that Hershey Sundae pie. That's it. The only thing I keep from Burger King. You can almost throw McDonald's away, but I love their breakfast. You can throw IHOP away. I worked there for a year, some change. I can't eat pancakes no more. Like talking, I still eat waffles. You can throw away Waffle House. Definitely, I'll keep Denny's.
Yeah. Throw the Waffle House out. I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I'm with you.
What else? Who else?
Everybody watching, if y'all got an opinion while Durante's still thinking, put it down in the comments. Also, if you're still watching, feel free to share and like the video, please, and thank you.
Definitely. You can throw away Subway.
Burn the Waffle House.
Subway sort of throwing themselves away at this point.
Yeah, like
the suspect tuna fish. I don't know who's buying tuna fish. Who's buying tuna fish? Any of y'all would buy tuna fish at Subway? I mean, I don't know who go to Walmart. I mean, Subway for tuna fish.
Anybody that buys tuna fish at Subway eat Long John Silver's. That's just simple.
I've known people to buy it, but when you find out your stuff ain't eating tuna fish anymore, I don't even know how they keep that on the menu. Well, it's only X% tuna fish. Well, what's the other percent? Is it mystery meat? I mean, what y'all mixing with it?
You can keep Jersey Mike's. Definitely keep Jersey Mike. Definitely keep it Firehouse.
No, I was about to say, throw the Firehouse out, man.
No, that might be the local. That might be the local. That might be the local one. You got to try one that's not down here.
I'm throwing them all out.
I've had other Firehouses. This one down here, but the one is one in which one I stopped at? I think the one like in between Richmond, like Fredericksburg, somewhere in there. I stopped at. That was pretty good. But anyway, I'm keeping Firehouse. You can throw away Chipotle. I get some hate for that. I get hate for that, but I don't really care. I'm not a Chipotle fan. It's overrated to me. I'll take Moe's and Qdoba's over Chipotle. Byron know about the Qdoba's. He know about the Qdoba. He get back
exactly. I'll take Qdoba's.
Yeah. Who else am I throwing at?
I mean, let's let you think and let's roll to Byron real quick. See what Byron.
You can throw away Chick-fil-A. I'm playing.
Oh, I knew you would say something. That's why I rolled the Byron real quick. I knew you was coming with something stupid. I could see it in your eye, man. Byron, man, what restaurant you throwing out, man? What can you do without?
They almost disown me, y'all.
All right, Little Caesar.
Okay.
Little Caesar's off top.
I don't know, man.
Get that shit up out of here, bro.
I don't know.
Get that shit up out of here, bro.
It's good when it's fresh.
Bro, nigga tripping. He tripping. I would say Chili's too, bro. Cause it's just like Applebee's. It's like they twins.
Chili's has a chicken sandwich that's actually pretty good. Other than that, I don't really.
It's just like Applebee's, bro. It's just like Applebee's.
Applebee's sampler.
So one of those can go.
I keep Applebee's sampler.
All right. So okay, I'll say Long John. You already know my stance with that.
Back in the mail is gone.
That's pretty much. I'll say Arby's too, bro. But keep that mint chocolate shake. That's what the only thing I like.
I'm gonna keep the curly fries. I keep the curly fries.
All right, but we can keep the orange cream shake too. And the brisket is fire.
Yeah, them shakes hit.
Their brisket is fire, I think.
I don't know
their brisket
about
sandwiches, chicken sandwich is fire.
Yeah, but they stopped doing them dollar sliders, so they gotta go.
They got a dollar menu. You ain't never been known to be cheap, man. Come on now. Come on, son.
Hold on. In Byron's defense,
bro,
them dollar sliders
gotta go.
They would hit.
I know they would, but what the sliders was just the real food in a smaller form factor.
But don't nobody want to eat a whole sandwich sometimes.
Right.
How many sliders are you getting?
You could have got 5.
Don't you dare try to use that card and say
they don't even come on regular bread. They come on like a roll, so it's not even regular bread. It's like a yeast roll or something.
Well, I think wasn't they using Hawaiian rolls for them.
I'm sorry, I thought I heard somebody.
But whatever it was, it's better than the regular bread they use for the regular sandwiches. I'm
fine with that. I'm just saying, it's fine.
Hold on, y'all. I thought somebody with no taste buds was talking. Anyway, keep going.
You want just a slap? Because I was like, yo, when they cut that joint out, you couldn't eat that. I mean, it was like $10 for a meal. So you could get 5 sliders. You've been straight.
But once again, Byron, what you say about the money though? Most of the time, what'd you say?
It ain't about the
money.
Back
then, my money won't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look,
Wes,
you can't eat filet mignon every night. Sometimes you gotta come down. You can't always eat the top level. You know, you gotta mix it up.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
And speaking of filet mignon, we keep in Texas Roadhouse. You can throw away Cracker Barrel because I don't eat that like that.
They can bury Cracker Barrel. They can put the rocks and everything on top of them.
Yeah,
never to be spoken of again.
Bro, you can throw away. Taco Bell gotta go too, bro.
I'm keeping the Baja Blast though. I'm keeping the Baja Blast. Sorry.
Oh, Taco Bell, you said?
Byron, I would be with you, but Taco Bell about the only thing stay open past 10 o'clock in Lynchburg, so they got to survive because they one of the few things to stay open.
Facts. Facts.
Well, you know, not
a while, but you know,
you can customize everything at Taco Bell though. That's the crazy thing with Taco Bell. Like you can make what you want. If you go, okay. All right, so apparently ain't nobody on
anywhere, pretty much.
If you go to their website and actually order food there, you can substitute anything. You know how everybody's switching everything in NBA? You can switch anything at Taco Bell.
Because he Wesley, and that's what he does. Go to a website and customize some shit.
So like that, if y'all don't know.
I'm concerned about Mike. Mike said he eating all of it. Mike, you eating Cracker Barrel too? That no flavor having stuff?
No, he's
no Waffle House. Now you talking about my taste buds? This man keep the Waffle House. Ain't that all that tastes the same? It tastes like the menu. It's been there for 30 years.
It be your own friends, y'all. And this I've been chilling with this man for a minute. It been your own friends, bro. I knew Mike. I knew Mike like Cracker Barrel. I knew that. Oh my god!
I tell you what, this is why Mike hangs with you. Because you open his horizons to other food. You give him good food options. Because his food choices are suspect. You talk about me. You give this man flavor. He out here eating stuff that tastes like cardboard and wishes.
when me and him go eat, you know what I'm saying? He said cardboard and wishes.
He wishing for flavor. This is horrible. This man right here. Y'all talk about me. Y'all getting on me about my stuff.
Cardboard and wishes. What is that? My thing is, I knew Mike liked Cracker Barrel, and don't get me wrong, their breakfast is okay, but I haven't had it so long, I don't have a taste for it no more. So he's still stuck with it. He said the crispy edges on the pancakes. I don't eat pancakes no more like that.
Pancakes? You can get pancakes at McDonald's.
And keep it 100, McDonald's pancakes hidden sometimes. Them supposed to be hidden sometimes.
Pancakes? You going for pancakes? You getting pancakes and no flavor casserole?
When I got a taste for pancakes, McDonald's will be the place I go just because it's quick. And they actually
cheese. What is it? Some type of casserole? I can't remember.
When you eating pancakes at McDonald's, that means you hungry as hell. So it's gonna be good. Stop that line.
A pancake is a pancake. I mean, it's in my mind anyway.
No, it's not. No, it's okay. So I had to.
You going to McDonald's to get a pancake?
I don't eat pancakes, so I don't have a dog in this fight. I just make an assumption. I don't really know.
Why Barry say it like that?
They go to a burger joint to get pancakes. They go to a burger joint to get pancakes.
It's a restaurant. It's a fast food restaurant. It's not a burger joint at that point. They don't serve burgers in the mornings. You can't get a burger at McDonald's before 11 o'clock.
Chicken.
Huh?
Lord.
You can get two types of chicken. You get the McChicken or the crispy chicken for breakfast. But also they got sausage biscuits. They got
that ain't real.
They got the hot. I mean, they have literally. I don't know. Huh?
That it ain't real. It ain't the real deal. That ain't real chicken.
How do you make a fake pancake, man?
He said sausage. I think he's mean for real meat chicken. Is not real.
It ain't real chicken.
Oh, the meat ain't real.
Yeah, the meat ain't real.
While y'all do that, y'all can throw away Ruby Tuesday too. I forgot about that.
Oh, they feel like nigga hard, huh?
They throwing themselves away. They throwing themselves away. You don't have to do that. Just like Subway, they find themselves owning the dumpster bin just naturally.
We keep it. Me and Brent, like I said yesterday, we keep it Five Guys. That's here to stay. Ain't going nowhere.
Five Guys going strong.
Let me tell y'all what can go besides the bar and the TVs. B-Dubs can go.
B-Dubs, okay.
B-Dubs
y'all can throw B-Dubs out the back door.
They wings.
That's just my opinion.
They wings that fell off like badly. I still like their Parmesan garlic sauce. It's still good, but the wing quality itself is like.
Right,
you gotta go to certain ones, bro.
One more money here, real quick.
You do have to
not like me, folks.
I feel what he's saying. You do have to go to certain place because, like y'all saying, Firehouse, like Brent said. You got to go to a different one. What you tell me? The one in talking about Five Guys. The one in what? Miami, I think you said.
Talking about Five Guys in Miami.
Yeah, he said that one hit differently. So every restaurant does hit differently. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, TGI Fridays can go too.
And South Beach is open. They open at 3 a.m. So not only is it near the boardwalk, but baby, they open at 3 o'clock in the morning. So you can walk on over any time of the day.
Yeah, you good, bro.
Y'all can throw out every wing stop in America. I'm good.
Rick Ross will not like you.
I'm sorry, Ross. The wings don't hit for me, boss.
He said, "Come try the thighs." They got the thighs. The wings short. Got them on thighs.
Just overhyped.
I tried the thighs too, and that one. Yeah, you go in there, you expecting something amazing, and you don't get it. You don't really get
especially
flavor.
The one here.
You need all of everything.
My Lord, the one here, yo, you can throw that to the wolves. You can put that in the middle of Charlotte Courthouse if y'all want to. I ain't ever gonna go, so you ain't gotta worry about it. You put that in
I gave him a shot. Backyard. I gave the one a shot here. The one here a shot. It won't hit no nothing.
We ordered it. We ordered it at the Super Bowl. It was year before last. We ordered it.
Oh, did we have that here?
Yeah.
Oh, so I've had them like 4 times. I've had Wingstop in general 4 times.
Because we was debating Buffalo Wild Wings, but we knew they was gonna be packed. So Wingstop, we got that junk out quick. And when we got the wings, them junks was like this. I said, bro.
Oh, I didn't eat the wings. That's why, because I didn't eat bone.
Oh, me and Byron did. Okay, me and Byron did.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, never mind. I didn't have. I've only had the one here a couple times.
To get 20 wings is $40.
That's sick. They give you carrots to say sorry.
Now somebody said that I need to try the corn or something.
Yeah, something else other than what you be eating.
Somebody said I need to try the corn there, but I'm good on the fries. Their fries are garbage. You talk about how good Five Guys fries are. Wingstop fries are awful, man. They don't hit on nothing.
Yeah, but you gotta eat that food hot, man. You can't take that home. You gotta eat it right there.
Which is crazy because it was just crazy, man. So yeah, Wingstop out of here. Ross out of here. Sorry, boss. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. But yeah. Now, Durante, what were you saying? What else were you gonna say earlier? You want to say something else? We can cancel half of America's fast food at this point, but with good reason though, because the stuff be garbage. People got these places open.
Facts. We keep an Olive Garden. I'm keeping.
Oh, they clutch. They clutch.
I'm keeping Olive Garden.
They clutch.
Somebody
I ain't been to Olive Garden in years.
Oh, you can throw away Hardee's too. I forgot about Hardee's. You can throw them away. Except for the loaded omelet biscuit. That mug hit, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
All right. Well, first of all, if you serve breakfast, Devontae gonna keep you open.
Just about. Depending on who it is, just about. No, I said Burger King. Something about their croissants now don't taste right. I was like, yo, who back there cooking this croissant? Because I've been into it and pulled away, but I ain't pulled no like. It was hard enough where I couldn't even get like the cheese and sausage and egg off because that's I'm good. Y'all can throw away Burger King entirely. Just save me one Hershey Sunday. I'll be all right. Before y'all throw it away, let me go to the free. Let me get that one. I'm good. Let me get that one.
That's interesting. Oh, and Bojangles, Byron, you can throw them out too.
You stupid.
Somebody and tell them kick rocks.
I knew you were stupid. I'm telling you, I knew you were stupid.
He tripping.
Now, that seasoning sometimes might take you out.
So let me get this right. So it's 4. Let me do Bojangles, Popeyes, KFC, and Churches. I don't know if y'all ever been to a Churches. I feel like Byron have. But which ones we keep and which ones we throwing?
Oh, do we have to throw any out?
Churches and
all right. You can put them in order, but the 4th one you throwing out. Put them in order, but the 4th one you throwing out.
Oh,
I made it hard for Branson.
I'm throwing out Bojangles on top.
So
I ain't had Churches, but I'm good.
So I'm not putting them in order. Bojangles, Churches, KFC, or Popeyes. Give me your top 3, and then the 4th one you throwing out. Brent is still contemplating life, yo.
Churches yet, so I can't disqualify them, so they're gonna have to be a non-starter. So I have to put them in order. I'm gonna have to go. If we're doing straight chicken, we ain't doing nothing else on this menu, but just a regular chicken.
Yeah, all right, we'll just do just a chicken because if I do a whole restaurant,
I can't comment on it anyway. So never mind.
I'm gonna go. Bojangles.
Number 1.
I'm doing top. Bojangles, Popeyes. They kind of close together. They look different, but kind of close. And then KFC gonna be the 3rd one. So KFC might have to almost slide out.
Wait, did you say KFC, Durante?
Yeah, I said KFC. I gave those.
Oh, I hear you say KFC.
Let me say it again for this 9 here, 9 eat up. KFC, Bojangles, Popeyes, Churches.
Ah, okay.
And you can't even get in. You can't even get in because you don't eat bone-in chicken.
I know. I said I don't really got no fight in this, but I throw KFC out on top.
Well, and KFC is the default because I haven't had Churches. If I had Churches, then I could give you a fair assessment. But
Churches, it's not many around. They mostly closer towards like the east part of Virginia. But when I had them, I'm gonna have to put Popeyes, Bojangles, and then Churches and
KFC at the bottom. That's what I said. That's why I felt like. I mean, not that KFC got to go away, but I just feel like
my mama loved KFC. That's her thing, and I'm like, all right, that's you. Now, when they had the little snackers, the with the chicken tender, little small sandwich, I think.
Hey, you specifically said chicken only.
But no, I'm just thinking out loud because I just thought about it because I really crave one just now as I'm talking about KFC. Them Jones hit. But yeah, chicken only. Oh yeah, KFC. It's been real. Love you. Stay safe. He said West tripping. Facts. We gotta understand. This man been eating Long John since he was 6. So his taste buds, the grease in his tongue is still there from what I'm saying. So he don't really taste other foods.
Mike was eating the same Long John Silver's.
But he mixed. He look when he love Cracker Barrel. Mike can't taste.
I said it earlier, but yeah.
He said somebody look at him, he can't taste.
Facts, man.
And y'all can throw away Red Lobster too. Give me the cheddar biscuits, but throw away the Red Lobster.
I can't disagree with that.
Red Lobster got a stimulus package from Beyonce, but yeah, they was on their way out.
I'm done.
They was on their way out.
I'm done.
Let's just be honest.
Listen, a stimulus package from Beyonce.
Before we was talking stimulus packages, Red Lobster got one on top. For real. Before anybody else. But anyway, yeah, forget KFC. They're there when you wanna compare chicken or their tenders. I don't really think they top on tenders. I really don't either. So, but other than that, it'd be Bojangles. But KFC got to go before Bojangles. I will say that.
I could have said Zaxby's, but they don't sell bone-in chicken, so they're not considered.
Zaxby's can go too, though. Go and box them up. Go and box them up.
But Zaxby's can go.
I was somebody said earlier. Actually,
somebody had the audacity. I mean, I almost fought this person I work with. They said, "Yeah, that Zaxby's chicken sales might be better than Chick-fil-A." I said, "Swear up, bro." For real, swear up.
Wait, that's Zaxby's what?
Zaxby's chicken sandwich might be better than Chick-fil-A's. I was like, swear up right now. Fight me right now.
Y'all know Chick-fil-A overrated though, right?
Just like Chipotle.
Let's just be honest.
Just like Chipotle.
The only reason why, people like really hype Chick-fil-A up is because it's a day they can't get it. So they can't have it in it when they want it, and people want stuff more when they can't have it.
I mean,
that might be a select category of people. That don't apply to everybody now. I mean, that's a very blanket statement, a blanket characterization. I mean, I don't mind not getting it on Sunday. I do agree maybe it's overhyped, but I do also like Chick-fil-A. But I don't know that I like it because I can't get it on Sunday. I like Popeyes. I can get that all 7 days of the week. Like what?
I mean, that's true. I'm just saying I think it's overhyped for the fact that you can't put your hands on it whenever you want to. I'm just saying, for some people. So yeah, I agree with what you said about not all people, but for some people, that's what helped build this hype. Because I mean, yeah, the pickle juice, bread and all that's good. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I mean, it's okay. I don't necessarily think they're giving you premium cuts of chicken either. So there's that too. But people seem to think so. It's the Jesus chicken.
Oh, well, let's be honest. Even if it is the Jesus chicken, it's more real chicken than some of the places you get your boneless wings from. Let's be honest.
Well, wait a minute. What is a chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A? Is it Brent? Now hold on, Brent. We got to talk about this.
I got gristle in a chicken sandwich before, so that means it at least came somewhat from a chicken. You ain't getting much gristle in your wings, but also it ain't much there either. It's just bread and then air.
He said bread in the air.
I done definitely got some gristle in some wings before. Boneless wings.
That was what they used to force the meat together. That actually was a joining agent. It was glue. You thought it
was stupid.
No, I'm trying to tell you, Brent. You can't hype up Chick-fil-A's chicken when it is all boneless. Everything there's boneless. You ain't seen a bone in Chick-fil-A that one. And that includes their little nuggets, which people love their little nuggets and their little chicken biscuits and all of that.
I'd be curious to see what a bucket of they should for a limited time they should do a bucket of chicken. I'd be curious to see what a bucket of chicken would be like. No.
I'm gonna be honest. I bet it would be trash. I'm gonna be honest. I bet it would be trash.
You know what chicken is better than the one from Long John Silver's.
You know what? We're gonna end the show. Durante, you know what, Durante? You know what? I knew he was coming back.
All the chicken out there, even Zaxby probably better than the chicken at Long John Silver's.
Well, the thing about Long John Silver's chicken, and you do get some gristle in that sometimes as well. It's thicker. It's a thicker chicken. You can sometimes
why
get a
are you getting gristle in that nasty man?
Sometimes you get a little sliver. It depends on the cut of the chicken. I'm just saying. But anyway,
of all the restaurants that I threw away that I go back and eat, probably Burger King before I eat Long John Silver's.
Yeah, that's because you can go back. Hey, but if you try to pie it at Long John Silver's, you might actually like it. If you like the pie at Burger King, you'll like the pie at Long John Silver's.
Don't try to compare Burger King pie to Long John Silver's pie.
The fish place sell pie too? What kind of pie they got?
shrimp, shrimp and scallop.
Wait, hold on. How you gonna talk about Long John Silver's and them being a fish place, but the burger place is giving you pies? What are we talking about here?
That's okay.
Well, Durante hyped up the pies. But Hershey's is making that pie. You can buy the pie Durante's talking about in a grocery store. Like if you went and looked, you can actually buy the whole pie in the grocery store. So that's a little different because it's prepackaged. I'm curious about what John Silver's is giving you as a pie. They giving you a prepackaged pie too, Wesley, that you can buy in the store?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's prepackaged, but it's like a chocolate. It's like the same thing Burger King got. It's like the chocolate swirl thing.
It comes in a Hershey logo thing, like the Hershey company making it.
I've not had it. I really don't know. I just know they have it.
You know how most places, like most restaurants, got their stuff like on the shelves. Like
my man Mike, the expert, says, yeah, it is. There you go.
You can get you can get like the Taco Bell mix for like certain stuff. You can get like the Arby's bag of fries you can cook at home. Checkers. I even seen McDonald's coffee. I never seen a damn thing Long John Silver's are sold in the store. You know why? Because they know damn well they gonna make no money off of it.
Hey, Durante, what are you getting from Burger King?
What am I getting from Burger King? What do you mean?
What are you getting from Burger King that's sold in stores?
The Hershey pie.
Is that branded Burger King?
No,
have a BK on it.
No, back up. Burger King had it, but they never put that pie out until probably 5 years ago when they started putting that pie on shelf. But it wasn't Burger King; it was actual brand. I think it's Sara Lee. But Burger King had made it first.
But is that Burger King though?
It came from Burger King.
It's made by Hershey.
You know what? I seen Burger King onion rings. Now what? I seen Burger King onion rings in a bag before.
Where you see it at?
Accidentally in Winn-Dixie.
How many? What?
Mama say no damn Winn-Dixie.
Who Winn-Dixie you going to?
You went to North Carolina to the only Winn-Dixie still open?
There's a Winn-Dixie in Warrington, so there's one still in Virginia that's within reasonable distance. But I'm curious about this. He went to the hood Winn-Dixie. They got that in it. Good Lord. By the way, I'm sure I'm the fifth person to ever go to Long John Silver's website. Wesley and Mike split the other four times. But right now you can buy a family meal and they will give you a whole cake for free.
What kind of cake now?
Free cake with a purchase of a 10-piece family meal or larger.
How big is the cake though?
Okay, they're giving away a whole cake.
It's a whole cake, bro. It's lopsided in the picture. The picture's lopsided. They didn't even do a good picture with the presentation.
And you know what they did? You know what this Long John Silver's probably did? If that's the case. They went over to Kroger, got them to make that cake because they ain't gonna make that shit back there. They ain't gonna make it back there. They said Kroger, we'll pay y'all. We'll give y'all half. Y'all just give us 20 cakes right now. We about to
that's a little cake. It looked like look like a little lava cake. I see what you're talking about.
Well, either way it go, they so desperate. They like, listen, we'll give y'all anything to buy this food, anything.
I really don't think it's a big cake though. I think it's small.
It's so and Long John Silver's so ghetto. It's gonna have happy birthday on there. Like why?
It's a chocolate cake. It looked good actually.
See, there you go. There you go.
Well, the cake lopsided in the picture, bro. It don't even say lava cake. It's just lopsided.
All right, for those that were trying to figure out what we talking about, that's what the cake looked like.
The cake is lopsided. Look at the cake. It's lopsided. It's not even even.
Man, that cake looked like it should be sold in a nursing home. Ain't nobody about to eat that kind of cake.
You buy 10 pieces. You buy 10 pieces, you get a whole daggone cake.
They definitely that food, that trash. They got to connive you into getting the 10-piece meal.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey, everybody out here in these streets is giving some type of deal out here in these streets.
No, they not, bro. No, they not.
Anyway, it's a triple chocolate cake, y'all. In case y'all want to know.
10 piece.
No.
Oh, there it go right there. But anyway, hold on. Where's the desserts? How you navigate this website? Okay, here we go.
I couldn't find the desserts, but I mean, I just said
there you go. So your chocolate cream pie, your strawberry swirl cheesecake.
They just got that chocolate cream pie. They seen Burger King was doing good with it. Don't know.
No, they've had that for quite a while, sir.
No, they haven't.
Mike, the expert, come in. Back me up.
Mike, say something if you want to. I'll pull up to your crib.
I know that they've had that cake for a while.
Bro, don't nobody eat that. All right, that's fine. Desserts, you can copy that. You can get that from Walmart. But the actual food product, no. Just no.
No, yes.
I don't like Mike no more.
And I'm gonna be honest, if I could recreate the batter but do it with my own fish, I would probably buy it.
This has been the Experts About Nothing podcast. We need a new host because our host
drunk off. I checked out 20 minutes ago.
Right,
man. First of all, you was sleep when we started talking about food earlier. I had to call you 5 times.
I done checked out. You started talking that Long John Silver shit, bro. I done checked out.
You checked out before we got to talking Long John Silver. I wasn't talking Long John Silver. It's your man, the Unabomber up there that was talking Long John Silver. I was over here.
Yo, Byron's stupid, bro. He said, I checked out 20 minutes ago.
We try to look out for your taste buds, your arteries, and your stomach, Wesley. You still letting us down.
As soon as Long John Silver got said, Byron said.
I have not been there in quite a long time,
man.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say about Long John Silver.
This is it. We ain't talking about this no more.
We not. This is what I'm gonna end off on, and I'm gonna drop the mic.
This is
they don't even got Long John Silver's on DoorDash or Grubhub. I just looked it up.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
All right,
they don't deliver to you, but they do.
I've never seen.
Hold on, Byron. What?
Since you ain't said it about fast food restaurant pages, like websites. I said, who goes to websites? Like, who goes to Long John Silver? What? Like, I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words right now.
People that know how to use technology, because that's a thing.
All the shit you can go look up. You gonna Google Long John Silver?
Man, you go to different websites to get different things.
Using a whole website. I can see if you just. You know the menu, so why would you be at the website?
I don't know the menu. That's the thing. I don't get the shrimp. I mean, I don't get anything now. But all I got was the fish and the chicken with the fries. I don't know what else they got on the menu.
We done.
I knew they had the cake, but I never got the cake.
Move on, Wes. Move on.
I was closing out the show 10 minutes ago.
If you want me to go get you the cake, I'll go get you the cake.
I don't want the cake, Byron. I'm good.
Before we close out, I know Wesley, you want to wrap it up. Byron mentioned this earlier at the top, and we want to take the opportunity before we close out to shout out the legend of Biz Markie.
Yes.
Exactly. Man.
Yes.
Definitely. Rest in peace, Biz Markie. If y'all don't know, he recently passed. I don't know of exactly what, but I know he was battling and people were killing. Yo, that's another thing. People on social media need to stop trying to be the first to report somebody's death. That's stupid. Y'all be killing people before they actually die.
Right.
It is literally ridiculous how y'all be out here killing folks.
Right, with DMX.
Yeah, they was killing DMX, reviving DMX. It was all over the place, man.
They treating people's lives out here literally like war zone. I can revive you, bro. Give me a second.
Like they just want to be the first to report.
Like he did. Oh, he alive.
Like it's wild how people be acting, man. Y'all, if you don't have first-hand information, first of all, even if you do have first-hand information, it's disrespectful to the family if they don't know for you to report somebody being dead and they actually are. But it's even more disrespectful if they not. Now you got all these people that are really connected. Like the fans are connected, that's one thing. But the family is truly connected. And you out here killing people and reviving them. Got people's emotions all over the place. You might mess around and put somebody else in the hospital with you out here misreporting information. So y'all got to chill on that. That's my word on that one right there. But this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast. And I've been your host, Wesley. And Byron.
All right, big dogs, man. Y'all be good, man. Have a safe, productive week, man. Attack Monday, bro. And if you don't know the way,
and if y'all
in a way.
And if y'all couldn't hear Byron, let us know because he come in low for B, so I don't know. Y'all just let us know.
You need louder speakers, man.
I need louder speak. Maybe we'll see. Except everybody else says the same thing.
Yo, this is Durante. Thank y'all for joining. Like, share, comment. Appreciate everyone's support already. Stay safe this week and wash your hands. No, excuse me. If you vaccinated, you ain't got to wear your mask, but wear your mask, wash your hands, and wash your breath.
Well, fellas, as always, it's a pleasure to be with y'all. And to the folks listening, thank you for being there for these guys on a week in, week in, week out basis, for sticking around for when they have guests. I'm one of those guests. And I appreciate y'all letting me be on. And a quick shout out. I don't know if she's still watching because she said she was watching earlier. It's not quite there yet, but happy early anniversary to my wife. We're getting ready to come up on 13 years. So next weekend we'll be MIA, so to speak. But just a shout out to my sweetheart. And finally, if you see something, say something.
That's the line. Right. Brent probably gonna be during Italy or something.
Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
Ain't nothing like the real thing.
Brent said he ain't playing no games out here. My man gonna be out here in the Swiss Alps with some stuff up on the mountain set up. He gonna be crazy out in these streets. But
got some snow dogs.
I do want y'all to know, people that are listening to us, that it is July 18th, and you should. I don't want to hear your fireworks no more. I really don't. I'm good. But and also be sure to check out Big Dogs Only if y'all haven't. My man is out here in these streets. New products potentially on the way, but current products are still posting up. I don't know. You got anything special going on with the business right now, Byron?
No, really. I ran a promotion 50% off last Sunday. I might do it again this Sunday. Well, next Sunday. You never know.
So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. See if a man running a sale, but if not, don't matter. Check him out anyway. Cop something. Help support my man's out. Anyway, this has been the Experts About Nothing podcast, and we out.
Later.